Hello, this is a quick video about the first position
Go.
of the shortened sword, or half swording if you prefer. We're going to see the six pieces that
Go.
are coming out of that guard or position. We can look very close to each other when fighting, but we need to bear in mind that we are wearing armor, so slash, slice, punch, or kick doesn't really matter. Basically, we are grabbing the sword by the handle and by the blade, keep it above our head with the point toward the face of our opponent. This technique is relatively simple. We hook the tip of our sword in front of his hand, wind, and set the point under his armpit.
Go.
In this piece, we thrust at the body to the face. He tries to deflect us, and according to who he deflects us, we either change through or we twitch. If the deflection is very strong and it takes his point really offline, it's easier to twitch. If it's a little bit light and gentle, it's easier to change through. In this piece, he tried to cover our tip to set up a thrust. So as he's going forward, we are grabbing his blade, pushing a little bit away from us, and either driving the sword straight into his buttocks, or if that doesn't work, we follow him up, get back in half swording, and get him under the arm. This is the same technique as before. The difference is that the body is trying to grab our sword as a defense. So we are passing our tip over his wrist, de facto putting a Nikkio on his arm, and from there we are setting our tip under his arm or any other opening and finish it off from here. This piece is an extension of the previous one. Basically, when we try to put the wrist lock, he's stopping us by extending his arm, which makes it impossible for us to put pressure on his wrist and on his forearm at the same time. So the difference here is we lock his hand in place and we apply pressure on his elbow. This is the last piece of this section. Basically, the body grabs our sword in between our hands, and we are winding the pommel either inside or outside of his arm to get free and set the point and trust him. The other option is to hit him with a Morschlass or just simply with a pommel in the head. Just as a note, we are using a thrust and a deflection because it's easier for the body to grab the sword. And when I said easier, I mean more natural and a bit less convoluted than what the manual says.